Hey guys, it's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. Wanted to do a quick video talking about a film I just finished, and that is Welcome Home, Brother Charles. This movie, I had spoken about picking it up recently. It is a release by Vinegar Syndrome. It's in a two-pack with MMA, which I'm going to watch eventually, and also do a quick review on. Both of these films are by Jamal Fanaka, who had done Penitentiary 1 through 3, as well as Street Wars. If you know me, I love the Penitentiary series. I think it's great, really fun, blaxploitation. So I knew I had to check this out. So let me start by saying Penitentiary has not been dethroned, but Welcome Home, Brother Charles is weird. So the main synopsis of the film is Charles is like a pimp. Actually, he's not like a pimp, he is a pimp. And he's prostituting these women, and these cops are kind of cracking down on stuff. And they sort of railroad Brother Charles. I don't know why I'm calling him Brother Charles. He sounds like a friar. They sort of railroad Charles. Um, the cops, they beat the crap out of him. One of the cops tries to cut his schlong off. Um, the judge kind of is in on it, and he's also in the beginning of the film picking up prostitutes himself. The lawyer seems to be kind of dirty. Like everyone sort of has a vendetta against this guy. There's this underlying story of racism and you know the white people in the film keeping Charles down. Keep in mind, Charles, as I said, was doing illegal activities, and he wasn't really a great person. But that being said, he goes to prison for 3 years. He gets out and he wants revenge on the two cops, the judge, the lawyer, and whomever else. And he gets out and he's a little disenfranchised. His girlfriend at the time had now left him and is with like one of his best friends who runs like a strip club. So she's stripping at the club. The movie's weird because it's serious, but then it goes into these scenes of random singing and dancing and like little snippets of people hanging out. So it's I guess it's sort of trying to show you like black culture or black community of like them having a good time, and then it goes back to Charles, and so he starts to get his revenge on these people. I don't want to really ruin the film, but I don't know if I can talk about this without spoiling it. Charles, and they don't explain this fully. That the movie feels sort of disjointed. They it goes from like pieces to some other pieces, and they never fully flesh it out. No pun intended. But you find out that something happened to Charles in prison, where he's now able to have this superhuman sort of strange. How do I explain this? He's able to grow his member really, really, really large. Like I'm talking 50 feet or 100 feet. And he like seduces these women with it who, get mesmerized afterwards and just kind of do his bidding. He can kill people with it, like by wrapping it around their neck like a snake. It's really weird because like three-quarters of the movie feels serious and sort of like a goofy blaxploitation movie where this guy's pissed off and he's trying to get revenge, and he's out of prison, and he's a changed man, but he's and then it goes into him pulling out his penis and like choking people with it. It's so weird, and the film, as I said, is sort of disjointed because they don't explain like if this was an experiment on him or if his vengeance just made this happen downtown. I don't know. But it's a weird movie. It's definitely worth a watch if you like strange movies and blaxploitation films. If you like the penitentiary movies, I would recommend it. It's not necessarily a good film, but it is interesting. It's one of the ones that I would say if I watch it again, I may learn a little bit more in regards to what happened and why. Maybe the disjointed stuff I just didn't pick up on right away, but it definitely feels like um, an earlier work of Jamal Fanaka, which it is. I think it was his second film. It also goes by the name Soul Vengeance, I believe. But the release came out as Welcome Home, Brother Charles. So let me know if you guys have seen this and what you think of it. It's a very strange film, and I can't fully recommend it unless you like blaxploitation, weird, cheesy like '70s films. But yeah, an under the radar release that I'm glad to get in a 2-pack on Blu-ray. So thanks guys for watching. It's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. Be good.